Expect the unexpected is my motto for this Friday the 13th of March 2026. Oh, as you can see, JT and I have a new banner. This is something that he's been wanting for a while and he designed it. And when we saw it on the computer, it looked a little smaller than it turned out to be in real life. We didn't really pay much attention to the specifications, I guess. So this banner was intended to go on the front of our pop-up that we take to outdoor events as a means of attracting customers because obviously most of the tents really blend together even though ours is black versus the normal white, and we do have sidewalls that we use. So we were hoping that the nice red banner on the front of the pop-up would really pop. This is too big. The width is correct, but the height is a little too much. Nobody would be able to walk under it to get into the booth. So, our plan is to hang this in the back of the booth. We'll probably have the table underneath it with all of our books. And hopefully, it will still be a little bit eye catching, but it is rather humorous that it turned out to be as big as it is because it's definitely eye catching. I mean, this is in my sunroom, and I have it on the frame that I use for backdrops when we do some of our virtual podcasting. We normally have a drape on there. It's looks like a kind of like a white painted paneled wall, but this is definitely a little bit of a different look because it's so eye catching. Also, we may have to go into the candy business because this was the one thing that was concerning me is that I thought maybe the books should be big and then have free candy smaller underneath it. I think we may bleh. My gosh. Ibbity, ibbity, ibbity. That's all, folks. I think we may need to increase the amount of candy we put out at our events based on how we're advertising this because yeah, it's big. Oh, but we're having fun. We really, I mean, yeah, it's kind of silly, but you know, what the heck? It doesn't hurt to try, right? And if nothing else, it could be a great conversation starter. So, with that in mind, I should talk about our upcoming events because we do have a few set up. Our first couple, no, our first one, for example, this coming Tuesday, March 17th, 2026, at Comma Coffee will be indoors. So we will not have our spiffy banner there, but we will have copies of JT's new release, Finding Salvation, which is a prequel novella trilogy compilation. And yes, I have been practicing that. That happens 3,000 years before his Serving Salvation series. Oh my gosh, I can't talk at all now. So we will be at Comma Coffee on Tuesday, March 17th, 2026, starting at 9 a.m. And I think at this point we'll probably be there as long as our supply lasts because we only have a handful of these books in stock at the moment. I think we might have a dozen. We will also have copies of the Serving Salvation novel trilogy that goes along with Finding Salvation. If anybody is interested in picking up 4 great sci-fi books, definitely come to Comma Coffee in Carson City on March 17th, 2026, starting at 9 a.m. And don't snooze because we might run out of copies of, fingers crossed at least. Going back to expect the unexpected, our book sales, we always over prepare because we're never sure how many books are going to sell at any particular event. And usually it's a very small number, but we're hopeful that on Tuesday we may do pretty well with the Finding Salvation release. So that's event number 1. Event number 2 will have this spiffy banner. We will be at Pete Livermore Sports Complex in South Carson City. It's off Snyder Avenue near the Stewart Indian Museum. And I believe, let's see, that's April 4th I think that may also start around 9 a.m. It could be a little earlier. It is an Easter event that is being put on by the Nevada Day Committee that oversees our Nevada Day celebrations in October. So it's supposed to be a family event with a lot of Easter egg hunts and rolls and things like that. So we will definitely have free candy there, some Easter candy out. So if you want to swing by our booth and you can see this very interesting banner in person, that would be amazing. We'd appreciate seeing you. And like I said, we will have free candy. We will also have our books there as well. We don't have any kids' books, unfortunately, but if the adults are a little bored while the kids are off doing other things, you can always browse our adult selection. And we have romance, we have science fiction, we have law enforcement based in Nevada. We have both Sheriff in Nevada series, and we have Zoe, which is an FBI agent who has been posted to Nevada. And let's see, there's also political. JT has Duties Faithfully Executed. So we'll probably have copies of all of those books. The two romances would be From Tundra to Tiara, which JT and I co-wrote, as well as Passion Restored, which is the first book in my Restless Spirits series. And book 2 of Restless Spirits is going into edits next Friday, so stay tuned for more about that. So that's event number 2. Event number 3 will be at the Nevada State Museum. So it will be another indoor event where we will not have this banner, but I believe that one starts at 9 a.m. It is a spring adventure event, I believe. That's how they're billing it. We will be in the D. McGuinn Concourse, which is the main level where you enter the museum. There are 2 buildings with the concourse in between them. The concourse is glass. It's very beautiful. D. McGuinn was a former First Lady of Nevada, and she was involved in getting this concourse built, so it was named for her. So we will probably be, if you're going in the Carson Street entrance, we will probably be off to the right. Basically, you'll be headed for the smaller building where the gift shop is located, because they normally have the authors spread out across the concourse there. And we're looking forward to that event because we love hanging out at the Nevada State Museum. It's an awesome place to visit, especially if you have kids. They have a great mine exhibit in the basement, and the old Mint building where the bulk of the museum resides is historic in itself. It's a great building. So if you are in the area or visiting the area on April 11th, you'll be able to find us there without the banner. I believe the next event after that we have scheduled will be for June 6th, 2026, and that's the Sierra Arts Foundation Book Fest, which will be located in Sparks, Nevada, outside the Depot Gallery. We will have the banner and our pop-up, and it will be interesting to see how that goes this year. This is the second annual event. The first one we did last fall in October, and there was so much going on that we didn't get a lot of visitors, unfortunately, but we all had a great time anyway because the authors were going around visiting each other, and we kind of did practice readings and things like that. So definitely, if you are in the Reno Sparks area in June, stop by the Sierra Arts Book Fest on June 6th. I believe we may be there all day, something like 10 to 4 or along those lines. Again, I will give more details on all of these events as we get closer to them. And as I said, last year we didn't get a lot of turnout. We're hoping that June will be a better time for this and that we may be able to continue doing this in June going forward. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to mention in May, I believe it's May 26th, JT will be appearing at the Churchill County Library without the banner. That will be our first library event, and Churchill County is also the library that first picked up JT's Sheriff in Nevada book. So we're looking forward to that, and that will be an evening, I believe, May 25th, 6:30 or 7:30, something along those lines. That is in Fallon, Nevada. So if you are familiar with the movie Top Gun, Fallon is known for Fallon Naval Air Station. And so it's about an hour or so east of Carson City, but if you are in that area, we would love to see you. Also on August 25th, I believe, I just scheduled my own appearance at the Churchill County Library, where I will have both Passion Restored and Restless Spirits Book 2. So I'll be able to talk about both of the Restless Spirits book that I'm releasing so far this year. I'm still hopeful that book 3 will come out before Christmas, but we'll see, because I am working on Battleborn Bride right now, and I think it's going well. I'm close to 12,000 words in it, but in the meantime, my appearance at Churchill County Library will be specifically discussing the Restless Spirits books. And the first two primarily take place in Virginia City, so that should be a lot of fun. They do have historic elements to them. Of course, they are paranormal, and I'm really hopeful that some people will start enjoying them, because I think they're fun books. The main characters are older. The couple in book 1, Passion Restored, are in their 50s, and the couple in book 2, which I have not yet released the title for, are in their 70s. And they're having adventures. The couple in the second book is a long married couple, and they are, I don't know, revisiting romance, maybe, if you want to put it that way. So it's not a new romance for the couple. It is something, a long running romance that maybe they're learning to appreciate once more. But I will be talking more about that as it gets closer to release. Like I believe I mentioned, it will be, the edits on that will be starting next week on the March 20th. And I am hopeful to release the book on Memorial Day weekend of 2026. So in the meantime, while all that's going through editing and everything, I'm furiously trying to get Battleborn Bride done so I can get that off to the editor, because I definitely want that one coming out on October 31st, 2026. Though I may be doing events prior to that where I will have early copies of the book available. So in October, keep an eye out. I don't know how many events I might be doing related to Battleborn Bride. I'm hopeful that there will be at least 2. If they do Mark Twain Days in October, I'm pretty sure JT and I will be attending that event again. And I've also talked to the Sierra Arts Foundation about doing a release event at the Riverside Gallery in October. So those are not yet set in stone. They're just thoughts, because obviously the book needs to be done in the first place. But if we do get the opportunity to at least do Mark Twain Days again, I hope I have the book done, ready to go, so there can be early copies available for Mark Twain Days. And like I said, when I talked about Battleborn Bride in yesterday's video, I'm really hopeful that this book will be something that people of many ages will enjoy. It will be a young adult historical, but I'm hoping that adults will also find it interesting based on the subject matter. So those are all the things we are expecting to happen so far this year. We don't know how any of them are going to turn out. They could be as unexpected as this banner because, like I said, when I was talking about our Comma Coffee event, we have, I think, a dozen copies available of Finding Salvation. Whether or not we sell out of those is yet to be seen. That will be unexpected. We might not have any sales. We might have all of them sell. You never know. So I will definitely take you along on Tuesday while we are at Comma Coffee. I'll see if I can actually film a video there while we're doing our event, just to do something different, because I've kind of done photos at previous events, but I'm trying to do better at documenting what JT and I are up to, like this silly banner. Oh, I'm finding this way too funny. And JT, I think he's feeling a little embarrassed about it, but honestly, it's awesome. I mean, it's it's definitely different. So when we are doing our outdoor events, we will have free candy available. That is not a lie. So, you know, we usually switch up the candy depending on the season. At the Easter event on April 4th, we will probably have Easter candy. We might even have little Easter eggs available. So we hope you'll come out to see us, if for no other reason than to see our silly banner and get some free candy. And if you checked out our books, that would be awesome too. Oh, Well, considering this is Friday the 13th, it's overall been a pretty decent day. I did have a couple of other unexpected things happen to me that I won't go into because they're really not important. I had to go run some errands today. Tomorrow is my youngest daughter's birthday, and I was picking up some birthday things for her. And, it's just, there's always something new and exciting going on in our lives. Oh, yeah. You know, it's just it's so awesome. I really do hope that if you are in the area, you will come out to some of our outdoor events to see the banner, and, hopefully this banner will become famous because it's pretty cute. I think JT did a great job, actually, but I don't know. We're gonna have to partner with somebody on the free candy thing, I think. If you if you have a candy business and you want us to promote your candy, let us know because we'll be happy to give out your free candy, free samples of your candy at least. And I don't know. Anyway, when things are kind of silly, you should definitely enjoy them. And if you are having unexpected things happening in your life, I hope they're fun because some days can be a little bit rougher than others. And, you know, we don't always want the unexpected things that are on the negative side of life. So hopefully, your unexpected events are as fun as ours. Thank you for joining me, and I really appreciate your time. If you've actually watched this video through, thank you because this was really not well prepared. It's afternoon. I had a morning out that kind of threw off my entire day, so I'm not getting any writing done today. I won't be writing tomorrow either because birthday shenanigans. So I'll be back at the keyboard on Sunday. We do have an author interview going up on Sunday for our podcast, so be sure to check that out. But in the meantime, thank you for hanging around with me. I should let you go and get back to not doing anything because I think I'm done for the day. I'm Cassidy Carson, and this is The Life of a Writer. Take care.